Good afternoon, sports fans. Here we go, start of another project. This is an Iveco cargo. As you can see, it's an 80 E18, which means it's an 8-tonner, 180 horsepower, 6-cylinder. This is one of the models that came into the UK. It was downrated to 7.5 tonne. As you can see, it's running 8-stud axles, which is the heavier weight axle than the 7.5 tonner. 7.5 tonner is normally on 6 studs. So this is on 8, so it means it's on bigger brakes, bigger axles, bigger hubs. As you can see, we're just in the process of converting it into a tractor puller. Initially I bought this to use as a 7.5 tonne wagon for transporting my tractors. It turned out it were a bit more rotten than I thought it was. Luckily I didn't have a massive amount of money in it, so decided to utilise it by cutting it down, moving the axle forward, fitting a set of muck spreader wheels and tyres. These are 8-stud. Same fitment as the wagon hub, which is quite handy. So they're on there, perfect sort of tread depth on them. As you can see, the chassis is considerably shorter than it used to be. The wagon's total length now is 16 foot, nose to tail. It stands it up a little bit at back end, having them on obviously. You can see on the rear spring hangers, this is where the front hanger used to be, but now that's the rear hanger. Front hanger's all the way up there now. I've had to move the air tanks up onto the top there because there weren't enough room for them at the other side anymore. It's got the good old Iveco direct injection 6-cylinder with the Bosch pump. Any of you that's seen any of my other videos, you'll see the Bosch VE pump. It's exactly the same on this, but it's a 6-cylinder rather than a 4. So we've already opened it up a little bit. Exhaust pipe is now routed straight down the chassis to this rear tailpipe. Nice little 4-inch pipe on it. We're going to put sides on the wagon to letter it up, make it look a bit better. The cab itself's not in bad condition. There were a bit of rot along the bottom there, but I've sorted it out. Front end of it, you can see it's quite clean and tidy. We're going to go for a bit of a zombie apocalypse type theme, I think. I've already started tinting the windows. I'll take you down to the back. I've yet to make a drawbar. Obviously all the wiring harness there for the rear lights is just wrapped up. They're going to be sorted out and cut down and shortened. Prop shaft, obviously I've had to modify that. I'll show you what I've done. So the rear drive flange there is the rear drive flange of the rear prop. The prop that I'm using is originally the front prop. We're using this one because this one has the slide there for the axle movement. So what I've had to do, that shiny bit there is where the centre prop shaft hanger used to be located. Obviously we don't need that anymore. And I've cut the prop shaft at this end and shortened it. Prop shaft length now is 54 inches nose to tail. I think we took approximately 20 inches out of that prop to fit. Like I say, air tanks are rough. I know they are rough. And don't worry about it, guys, I have got spare ones. They will be getting changed. But engine's nice and tight. No oil leaks, no fuel leaks. It's had a replacement sump on it in previous time. This has only done 120,000 miles, believe it or not. I know it's fairly rotten, but yeah, it's a 1999 Iveco, what do you expect? But obviously with it being the downrated 8-tonner, it has got the heavier rear axle in it. So I'm hoping it'll take the anger that we're going to give it. So what I'll do is I'll try to do some more updates on this one. I have been a bit behind, I do apologise. Everything's been flat out 100 mile an hour. I've had a lot going on at the moment, so when it's up to date I'll post more videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. Cheers guys.